thing for me. A Vanette male wearing a translucent, softly glowing poncho that is a standard dress for their race. He is carving a gentle spiral of crystal with a small, elegant knife. I'm called Koriba. What you doing? I shape crystals. They are having many uses. Like most Vanette, his grasp of your tongue is poor. What sort of uses? It is the basis for our artisticness and our magicalness. How does it display artisticness? Looks somber. I wish I could say I had a good way to showing you I had best example, which is not here for showing. It was a statue, but it was stolen. I could look for it. Nonce. Recently, a courier carrying crystal statue I had made was slain by bandits, and the statue stolen. Yet another theft by humans. If you can recover it and bring it to me, I will reward you with another of my crystals. Huh. Well, we know where the bandits are. Magicalness. Yes, much magic can be made with crystal items. For example, I make magical soul stones, and on days of power, I even make spell shards. What's a spell shard? A marvelous item of magic. It's a stone that can hold a spell and release that and recharge from energy all around us. One time each day it can release that spell, and the next day its spell is there anew. Very marvelous, very rare. Soul stones like the crystal souls? Not quite. We had this conversation last game. We call my stones soul crystals. They're not to be confused with crystal souls. They're used for storing spells to trap creatures called forth later. Very strong. Looks used slyly. In fact, certain such spells we are not forbidden from making for purchase to outside people for prices. Spells can you teach us? Meh, no spells. There is a wise traveler here who teaches spells, which place spirits of foes and crystals. Now, no, perhaps later. Do a small service for me. A certain lovely statue was stole from us. Bandits live to east. Well, I know of 2 locked rooms in the bandits' camp. Ohar. Hey, Ohar. Vanette, tall and spindly, even by Vanette standards, over 7 feet tall, and twig thin, sits in front of a fire pit, carefully polishing an amazingly sharp wave blade. Welcome! It is a pleasure to meet humans at last. I am Ohar. Can I purchase some of your stuff? Can I sell some stuff to you? No, but I can buy stuff. Your stuff's very expensive. But a fine wave blade is pretty good. Not gonna lie. What are you doing here in Gurkha? Craft weaponry. Our blades are very different from yours and yet made under the same principles. How are your weapons different? Much effort goes into each of our weapons, many hours of crafting and perfecting. Unlike many of us, however, I am eager to display our skill to humans. Sure. Several recently crafted wave blades and neatly wrapped stacks of razor discs. If you wish to purchase any of my work, let me know. Maybe. But not right now because I can't buy anything or sell anything to you, so I can't afford it. As you approach a chamber to the west, every hair on your body stands up. It's a magical lab cluttered with apparatuses and fully engaged in research. Everything here is charged with energy. In the depression in the center of the room, you see a huge pentagram. Above the center of the pillar, air warps and shimmers like above a fire. Oh, hey. Didn't notice you there until you talked. Oh, it's Erno. Stand before the most powerful Vanette of the Vanette, the Archmage Erno. She was Avernum's greatest ally during the Avernum War. She looks at you curiously. She doesn't seem to feel you merit much attention. Here we go again. I am Erno. Hey, how you doing? Greetings, humans. I have been in communication with an ex-commander, and I've learned that you are the surface explorers. That's why I have allowed you to see me. We wish for our allies to find the way to the surface. That is why I wish to help you. Because you want all humans out. But what about the cat people and the lizard people? You know the lizard people have their own cave. They're not outsiders. Even though the Slithzerakai kingdom is never mentioned aside from in the first game. But, yeah. Let's define a way to the surface. Yes. Why do you want to help us reach the surface? We all have our places. The place for the Vanette is the underworld. The place for humans is on the surface. We won't mention the cat people or the lizards. We hope for each of us to be in their place, for the health of all. The health of all? The resources of the caves are so limited. There is little food, little life. We fear a shortage of life and sustenance if too many live below. Thus, you being on the surface would sustain us all. Couldn't we just make more caves like this and live there instead? What are you doing? Resigned to waste time talking to you. I am Erno to my people and mistress of Gurkha. I do my research to protect our treasures. What does Erno mean? Erno is an honorary title. It means a person of great learning. It is appropriate that I should bear it, as I am the most magically talented of my people. How magically talented are you? Great are my powers! She gets a peculiar expression on her face. It is difficult enough telling how a Vanette is feeling under normal circumstances. Sometimes it's simply impossible. When one passes, however, she simply says, "Do not trifle with us." Maybe she was trying to look threatening. Who are your people? Vanette are my people. We live in the caves far below you. We wish only to live in safety and undisturbed. Honestly, who could wish for more? Why was Gurkha built? The war against the Empire was won. We decided that we should maintain contact with the beings we shared these caves with. That is the purpose of Gurkha. It is the conduit through which communication between our peoples shall pass. I am here to control it and to guard it. We also wish to watch your efforts to reach the surface. We have no great love of the Empire ourselves. We feel not all humans are bad. The Empire humans, however, have proved to be foes to us. It is good that they are on the surface away from us. Apparently we're just saying random statements. We're explorers who've been sent to the surface, so I am aware. Just be careful on the surface. The Empire is still a strong foe, and we would not be able to aid you. The sun is harmful to us. Still, I can help with information. When you've been to the surface, tell me of the strange creatures you find. Perhaps I can give insight. Okay. What are you researching? I don't want to talk about that. Okay. Treasure? Crystal souls, the spirits of our ancestors in physical form, and even more powerful and knowledgeable than myself. I hope to be one myself. Alas, others covet them. We have 2 of them here, and guard them completely. However, we do allow some to visit them. Could we be allowed to visit? She looks uncomfortable. They have said they wish to see humans who visit. I dislike letting humans near them, but their wishes are paramount. She makes a few hand motions. You may now pass the barriers that keep you from them. Why are they up here? Wouldn't they be safer in your lands? They would, but it is not what they wish. They wish to be nearer you humans, so they can learn of you. How can they guide us if they can't first learn? There don't seem to be any guards about. Many of our defenses are not obvious. As the Empire taught us, we have great treasures others may covet. Okay. Well, we can go talk to the Crystal Souls now, so we're gonna go do that. This chamber is very still and solemn. It's a sacred place for the Vanette. To the north is a smooth, deep blue pool undisturbed by intense flames floating on its surface. Huh. Flaming water. Must have been Detroit water. I think it was Detroit. Or was it Cleveland? I don't know. Historically, a river caught fire because of factory runoff that got dumped into it. Very polluted river. It's cleaned up now. That was a long time ago. But still, I always think of that when someone mentions fire on water. 2 large stone platforms rise above the pool. A bridge crosses over to them. This room serves as a home for 2 of the Vanette's sacred leaders, the Crystal Souls. They are spirits of the most revered ancestors given physical form. Oh, let's have a chat. Hey, buddy. Varns Buck. It's a perfectly flawless blue crystal. As you approach it, there is a scratchy, discordant sensation in your head. The voice in your mind is loud. I am Varns Buck. You've heard of it. This is one of the crystal souls stolen by the Empire. Can we talk to you? I am here. Here! You wince. The rough presence in your mind is getting uncomfortable. Do you understand me? Unexpectedly, a voice in your head calms. Apologies. I'm still recovering from my imprisonment. What did the Empire do to you? I must not mention, tested on me, twisting my thoughts on myself to get me to break to serve them. The volume of the voice is agonizing. Mercifully, it calms down. Now I lend my paranoia to my people. How? Strange that must sound, but I am my people's fear. They must share their caves and their scarce resources with you humans and others, and the bad people are on the surface above us all. I am their constant reminder that it's not whether you're paranoid, but whether you're paranoid enough. Okay? I remind about what some want to do to us. What they do to me, what can always happen? You back away into the force of the poor mad being's thoughts. We are strong but weak. Everyone must guard everyone from everyone. It pauses. Now I'm tired. Leave me. Humans are often bad. And there is silence. Oh. Okay. He's crazy. Hello, Varns Buck. Varns Buck. Such a large, perfectly flawless blue crystal about 1.5 feet high. As you do, you feel disoriented, as if someone other than you is inside your head. You're a gentle voice in your mind. I'm Varns Buck. I am a crystal soul. What's that? I lived in physical form 1,200 years ago. Then, at the point of death, I was shifted into this form to exist for millennia more in service. It's the greatest honor my people can give. I am blessed. What do you do? I exist for one purpose, to help my people. It is our greatest honor. You enjoy life as a stone? Sense confusion in your mind. Enjoy? What is this enjoy? I exist to serve. I exist to help. There is no thought of enjoy. It is of no importance. I am of good, not enjoyment. How is it an honor? What could be greater? Long after you are dust, I will still be serving my race. I will remember you, and someday, 1,000 years from now, I will instruct a young Vanette by telling him or her of your struggles. That is what I do. I learn, I remember, and advise. You must have an enormous memory. 12 terabyte hard drive. In this form, I remember everything I hear, everything I see. It's a great gift. I'd like to learn more about the Vanette. They're fascinating. Gratified that you wish to learn. The purpose of Gurkha is to teach. We wish to learn from our contact with you humans. For an offering, I will instruct you in our ways, if this interests you. Sure. Expensive. I'll get back to you on that. I'm kinda dirt poor right now. Well, that looks like just about everything except for this. We can't go that way. There are a group of Vanette warriors. Vanette are extremely rare in the upper caverns. It's usually too warm for them. Some have come up, though, to help improve relations between your peoples. This band is keeping watch around the Vanette outpost Gurkha, keeping away the bandits and hydras. They watch you carefully as you approach. Hi! Speak briefly with the Vanette patrol. Tall, gray creatures are dignified and reserved, but friendly. Their mastery of your tongue is limited, but you can roughly understand what they're saying. We welcoming you, we of Gurkha. They point to the outpost on the lakeshore. We inviting you in. We just came out. Go in, see our place. If travel, beware chitrocks. Luck safety to you. They bow and move on. Thank you for the luck safety. We could always use more of that. So the bandits have a statue that belongs to the people of that place. How do I get to it, though, is the question. You guys better look out, though. I have luck safety now. I'm not even afraid. I would imagine that it's in one of these locked rooms. Why don't you cows get pinned up again? That works.